All right, today we're going to talk about how to use this metric game board thing that I have given you. I am going to expect that everybody has it completely filled out. If at any time this video is going too fast for you and you need to stop or you need to go over a piece again, please stop the video and go over it again yourself. The first part of this is metric, while it looks pretty scary, isn't. A lot of you have dealt with metric before. Your teacher may have used a ladder or a staircase. I like the game board because we understand game boards. We understand how they work and we understand how to use them. We understand that if you're playing a game and you have your piece here and you roll a 3, you're going to pick up your piece and move it 1, 2, 3 places. Okay? The game board is for you to use. It's a tool. If there's ever metric on a quiz or a test, I'm going to let you pull out your metric game board and use it. Now, if we take a standardized test, you're not going to have that luxury, so hopefully by then you've used it enough that you've got some of this in memory. But this is a tool that you can use in order to determine how to convert between metric. The first thing you need to know is our metric bases. We have 3 base units in metric. Meters, which measures length, liters, which measures volume, and grams, which measures mass. We also use Celsius in metric, not Fahrenheit, but Celsius doesn't really need to be converted. On your board, these are all prefixes except for the ones column. The ones column are the same thing as your bases, meters, liters, grams. The rest of these are all prefixes. So you can have kilograms, hectograms, decagrams, decigrams, centigrams, or milligrams. They're all still grams. They all still measure mass. They just do it in a different way. Over here, these get small. So this would be 1/10, 100th, 1,000th. This would be 10, 100, 1,000. So there's 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. There's a thousandth of a meter in 1 millimeter. If we look at a meter stick, this whole thing is a meter. If we take a 1/10 of it, okay, we go over 1 spot. This is a decimeter. If we take a 100th of it, and I'm going to use this one right here, it's a 100th of a meter, meaning this is 1 centimeter. And if we look at each of these individual little tick marks here, the space between each of those is a 1,000th of a meter, or 1 millimeter. If I had 10 meter sticks, that would be 1 decameter. If I had 100 meter sticks end to end to end, that'd be 1 hectometer. And if I had 1,000 meter sticks end to end to end, that'd be 1 kilometer. So let's talk about how to convert between these different pieces. The next piece of this is understanding, while you're converting, what the different abbreviations mean. Kilometer will be abbreviated km. Kiloliter would be KL, kilogram, kg. Hecto is just an H. HM, HL, HG. Notice I'm capitalizing liter because a lowercase l and a 1 look very similar and you don't usually know which is which. So I always designate a liter as being capitalized. The next one gets tricky because we have deca and we have deci. So the way I like to do this is DA. So you'll have DAM, DAL, or DAG. A lot of worksheets that we might do, you might see DK. That would be another alternative way of doing that. DK means the same thing. These would all be deca. Okay? Deci is just D. DM, DL, DG. Centi is a C, CM, CL, CG, and milli is an M. MM, ml, mg. I want you to be super, super, super careful. Meters is abbreviated as M, liters is L, grams is G. If you just see an M, that's just meters. In order for it to be millimeters, there needs to be two M's. Students confuse these very, very often, so please be sure you're looking at either just meters or millimeters because they could mean two different things. So let's try a problem. Let's say I have 1,000 grams and I want to know how many kilograms that would be. Well, if I'm going from grams to kilograms, I would put my little game piece here, and how many places would I have to jump to get to kilograms? 1, 2, 3. I jump 3 spaces to the left. You do the same thing with the decimal point in your number. Well, 1,000 doesn't have a decimal point, but we know that all whole numbers have a decimal point at the very end, right there. So I'm going to jump my decimal point 1, 2, 3 spaces to the left, and now I know that 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram. It could work the other way too. Let's say I have 2.5 liters and I want to know how many milliliters that's going to be. Well, I'm starting at liters here and I'm going to milliliters. I jump 1, 2, 3 spaces to the right. So is my decimal point. 1, 2, 3 spaces. Well, I've got these 2 extra little bumps here that I'm going to put zeros in. So I had 2.5, but now I have 2,500 milliliters. Please make sure you pick up that decimal point and actually move it. My decimal point is now here in this new number, and it's now here in this new number. Like I said, if you have questions, please watch the video again. If the video doesn't answer your questions, please make sure you come see me. And please make sure that everything that I have written on this sheet, you have written on your sheet. I hope this helps. Have a great day.